Hey guys, it's Fanac Guide, and in today's video, like about a week ago or so, 2 weeks maybe, my computer ended up updating itself to the Windows 10 Anniversary Edition, which in my last video about how to modify the Windows 10 Start menu to make it full screen, that it's practically no longer applicable if you did not get the update. So this is a video on how to customize your Start menu and Taskbar and the toolbar up there. And so this is what the Start menu looks like now with the update. On here it has like the most used, the suggested, most used apps, which are these that I have. And all this is suggested, that's just from the Windows Store. And all this is just like apps, and most of them I didn't even put in there. And over here, that is so you can like sign out or like switch the user. That is to open the settings, which I'm going to show you now. That is to shut down the computer. And over here is the live tiles. Has everything. That is just insane. I don't even want to talk about it. One sec. Okay, so this is the Action Center. There's like all your stuff. Your notifications come in here. It notifies you from the bottom right side corner above the taskbar. To access the settings, you go into here. To modify all this in the Start menu, go into personalization. You can also modify the lock screen. To modify the Start menu, show more tiles on, we'll do this. Clutter everything in. Well, it'll just look cluttered, but when you have it turned on, it'll give you more room for more tiles. You can occasionally this is a suggested in Start. That's what it means by that. I showed you the most used apps on the Start. Recently added apps. Let's see that. And Start full screen. And Start full screen looks like the Start screen on Windows 8. Has everything there. You can only view the tiles in this view. Pin tiles, then all the apps you have in here. Turn that off. I show people that for people who have had their systems either requested update from Windows 8 or 8.1 to 10, or if their system automatically updated itself from 8 or 8.1 to 10. Over here on the taskbar, unlock the taskbar, but you automatically had the taskbar in desktop mode. There was an error. This is what it would look like if you're in desktop mode. If you have this set on, that's what it would look like. I'm just going to have that turned off. Because I usually have it turned off because it's inconvenient. And then this is highly inconvenient. That looks bigger than all the other icons. And this basically looks oversized compared to all the icons on the taskbar. And use peek to preview the desktop when you move your mouse to the show desktop button at the end of the taskbar. I believe that was introduced in Windows 7. Does that. Or you can just do this, minimizes everything, and then when you click on it again, and it'll go back to the way it was. But if you have it turned off, it won't show that. It won't show that view, but when you click on it, it'll still minimize everything. So that was odd. Show badges on the taskbar buttons. No. You can change the taskbar location, which can be either the left, right, or the top. I prefer it on the bottom. And combine taskbar buttons always hide labels. That's what I do. I typically have it set to this. And when you have it, this is typically when it says labels, it means like it'll have it to the right of this, the label to the right of the image. And so when you it's actually related to, looks like Windows Vista and Windows XP, which I don't know anyone who has a computer that runs that anymore because Microsoft doesn't support Windows XP. I don't know if they still support Vista, but it'll still have that on older operating systems. And the colors for the taskbar: accent color, which can be located down there when you hover over the start button, and all this. I just keep it on here. And choose your app mode. I specifically prefer mine to be light. This is what dark would look like. Also look like that over here. Light would look like this. Your background you can choose from any of these images, or you can browse for a custom image. You can choose a fit, fill. I just prefer fill. There's no change. You can change it from a picture to a solid color, which looks boring, to just a slideshow. Whoops. I'm just going to set it to that picture. Colors, I showed you that. The lock screen, same thing. Windows Spotlight, be and any of these. You can like change other theme settings if you go here. And yeah, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.